So I can describe it, whatever it is here.
Right. I totally lied. I'm back. Same night, in fact. I'm like, man, I want to play more. So I'm coming back. Um,
This looks really cool.
we're going after the iron, I think.
Reglandia Jones in the Valley of Underwhelming Manticores, followed by Reglandia Jones Duracell of Shaq in
The
theaters
iron
now.
is
What?
where
This looks pretty cool. This is
two iron.
nice. Look at
We'll throw
this.
that away.
Look at the UI.
Make sure before we walk all the way over there.
Islands of Caliph, episode 12. Where is Islands of Caliph? What? Islands of Caliph. Is that on itch? I assume that's on itch. That's.
Feed the rock, I suppose. It'd be cheaper.
It's on Steam?
Save a lot of money.
What? Store.
We might need the rock in an emergency. Just walk over there.
I don't
Save
see it on Steam.
I've been checking for
Islands of the Caliph. Isn't that what I searched for?
You.
I literally copy pasted.
Snakes, no cities, just snakes and deadly beasts.
There is a demo, that's awesome.
It's not free, you'll need to pay 30 silver coins if you'd like to buy it.
It's getting positive review. Already released. Nice. Schmid Workshops. Anything else that they've got here? Featured.
Ah, crap.
Free demo. Aberration Analyst. Paradox Vector Star Explorers. What?
Realized we had so few.
They have a bunch of stuff. What is this? Anomalies. Music Collection. Official soundtrack. Oh, I see. Sites. Rocket Blasters. Fast-paced action-based shoot 'em up.
Australia, mate.
But they have Anomalies demo. They have an Aberration Analyst demo and the Islands of the Caliph. They don't list the demo here, but there is one.
Sorry,
So,
Australian viewers. All one of you.
all one of you.
Where are we?
This looks. Look at this. So cool.
Okay, this place seems small so far, so that's good news. Like
Interesting.
there to be.
Makes me want to do a
Alright, so I guess we start cracking open some rocks, so.
thing like this.
Wonder if there are a special type of rocks that we have to be cracking open. I'm becoming more sensible with this game because there's a lot of empty space on some of these islands. And you get kind of the feel, you know whether it's going to be like a fairly involved island pretty soon.
Is that lava? That's lava. That's cool. Oh, medicine. There's a medicine man there. Looks like toilet paper. Apothecary.
Deliver on Minhaj Island. We're not on Minhaj Island, we're on...
Interesting. Also, let me go into here. And while we're here, let me just post a link to that because I think that's cool. Okay, I'm going to post a link to that. People can see it. I'm going to edit. What am I working on? Voronoi points for 3D. Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
Stupid iron ore piece.
Or space stations. Let's edit. Voronoi points for 3D terrain. Perlin noise octaves.
No, we're not. We're on that other island. Ilsan. We need to get to...
Oh, that's the event. This is the title. Okay.
Alright, wrong place entirely. I went the other way when I went in here. Hey, food guy. Do it the next island. Next. The weather seems to be calming down. What's the year? Al-Jumash, Friday. Shawwal. What is Shawwal again? I don't remember. I like how they put like the dates, but they don't put the type of month.
I think that. Whoops. Son of a.
Tell you what month it is.
Oh, there we go.
The day prayers performed. Let's go ahead.
Save that.
Scott, you'll take the weather here.
Is that too long of a thing there? Can we change this midstream while I'm streaming? I think so. We just did. Okay.
Come on. Come at me.
Oh, and this one's got the emojis. Okay, cool.
Side.
I think we're going to leave that one like that. I don't often have the different stuff for it, but yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so that's there.
Where I don't have any.
I did put chicken in the oven, so I... Oh, is he fighting something? Hold on, I want to see how this works. Is he fighting that snake now, or is that a dead one?
I just want out of here. Get me out of here. Now I'm getting frustrated. Actually, I just don't want to be navigating stupid mazes. All the way up here. This out, please. Get me out of here. Thank you. Alright, well. Manticore. Why not?
Just a few more seconds and he comes across the thing. To fight. There it is. Okay, fighting looks pretty cool.
You guys are serious business. Okay. There's multiple of you.
Interesting. Where's he going? Did he just jump off the boat? What just happened?
Alright. Now how much damage do they do? I wonder if to kill them. We're not meant to shoot.
Did we skip it? I want to see.
Probably much worse now.
Oh, there. What is that? They're huge.
Okay, very, very bad.
Oh, he hides most of the time. He's hiding.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume. Oh, hi. Forgot about you.
He's at some sort of treasure chest. Alrighty. The GUI looks really cool, but it like asks you how many each time and stuff. That's kind of...
And consult with them upon the conduct of affairs. A leader should never make important decisions without the input of the people of knowledge. You help us again.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I just came across that right before I was streaming, so I thought I would... Hey, Waifu Ghetto, what's up? How you doing? I thought I would just kind of feature that. I don't know if you'd be interested in that or whatever, but looks cool. There's a free demo. Can't go wrong with a free demo, am I right? Okay, so as I was saying, I made a community post. Maybe I could show that off real quick. I made a community post here. This one, so my last few streams, trying to get the IMGUI to render an off-screen buffer. Doesn't really make sense. The gist of it all is IMGUI is designed for interaction with the player or the user. So it doesn't make sense to render to an off-screen buffer, which might be why behind the scenes it chooses the frame buffer, the render buffer that's default. So anyways, I'm going to move forward with my bitmap font class. And... oh, what's this one? I'm going to move forward with my bitmap font class, and then for any kind of statistics or score rendering or any kind of inventory rendering, and then use IMGUI exclusively the way it is for interaction with the player. So that's kind of the gist of what I've learned. So that's it. We can start music now. We can start some music here. Open that, shuffle, repeat, all that fun stuff. Okay, so where are we at? We're in here. Are we doing anything weird in here? I don't think so. The only thing I did recently was in this one, in the terrain demo here, I still have the zoom, that's good. I take it so that you can hold down the left shift and speed run 3.5 times faster. And it's kind of cool. And I realized that with my crappy GPU that I get some lag when I run this on the stream. Probably when I run anything GPU that uses the GPU at all, so apologize for that. And this is just a neat little picture that I found. Okay. So tired, I tell you. I don't know why. I just woke up from a nap, too. Okay, so let's see if we can get into... I think I've already even got the bitmap font class loaded in the Space Trader. Anyways, let's get back to the Space Trader and see where we're at anyways. See what's going on. Bum, bum, ooh. Here we go. Alright, so we got the play settings. Alright, let's play here. Okay, so I guess this is what we want to work on today. This is the trade station. We can make it so that doesn't show anyways. We're just gonna... So we can use a different floor. Although that is kind of cool, I guess. And then there's this. What's really cool now is new terrain, new sphere. So I can put this inside my Space Trader and we can use it to render a sphere. The game has started. Type commands to show the list of commands. Yes, that's true. Excuse me, one thing that I wanted to look at was this. I have a lot of extra commands here, or a lot of extra main stuff in main, because my main is still yet growing here. See music. Yeah, we could clean this up a lot. See, I already have the B font, and I already have stuff in here. These are really good variable names. I like those. Yeah, so, okay, I think I don't necessarily want to start over, but I think I want to do a major reorganizing. Maybe not today, but I think what I want to do is, because we have everything else in classes and it's really nice. One of the problems is this class, because we draw the solar system, we draw the stars, we draw the planets and moons, we draw the asteroid fields, we draw the warp zones, the beam down effect happens in there. And I understand that because I put the shader like that. I created the shader like that. However, like eventually we're going to want to do different biomes in space and different colors and all kinds of stuff. So I think breaking it up into individual classes, like just one class to draw the solar system, just one class to draw the background stars, and just one class to draw the planets and moons, so I could do the original way I did it. And then, yeah, just one class to draw. Okay, so that's going to be a lot of work, but initially worth it. Really well worth it, I believe. I think. I believe. Let's see what we got here. Let's go into settings, turn on the demo mode. I'll be right back. I'm going to check on my roasting chicken here. Okay, I'm back. Ruining the party, I know. That's true. Okay, just checking if I missed anything on either excuse me, YouTube or Twitch. Okay, so let's save here. So let's just go, because I'm going to break stuff here. Let's go up a version here. I don't remember what I last modified or anything, so let's just go with that. 275 right there. Okay, that should still work and run and everything's fine. So what might not be immediately clear from the demo, and that was weird, is that I've got, that's my little beam down animation, is that you can look around, you got the full camera control here, and you got a little jetpack, which when you take off, gives you a little boost in the direction that you're facing. And you can look around while you're flying around. But whatever direction you are facing is the direction that you... See, this is what I'm going to take out today, is the direction that you thrust in. So this over here is what I'm going to probably take out right now. Oh, that's an idea. Okay, so what we could do, see how I put my name in there? Programmer Jeff. Okay. So what we could do, I'm just thinking. I'm thinking. And I just have little random shader stuff everywhere here, so... So why don't we just work on putting inside of the bitmap font class, okay, which is right here. Let's go to, let's load it up first. And then we'll go up to 14. Save it. And save this one as 14. 14 already exists. Oh. Which one doesn't exist? Do we have 15? Okay, so we're going up to 15. Let's make a note of these things that we're doing here. Okay, so main space gems 275 and class bitmap font 015.h. Okay. So what I want to do is integrate frame buffer, render buffer to a texture in the bitmap font class. I think that would work. Now, which one is the one that had the camera? Yeah. Is this the one? Wait, let's just load it. Did it work yet? It is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. This is it. So we're already drawing points on this frame buffer, and that's a texture from the frame buffer that we're rendering. So let's look at this code here. Class game A1 frame buffer gems 2. This is it right here. Yeah. So shader program. Aha. Frame buffer object, depth buffer object. Texture. Wait, depth buffer object? Did I make one of those in the other one? Create a depth buffer. Yeah, I did. See, so all we have to do here is just change the shader so that we're drawing with the texture. Excuse me. Okay, so let's go look in here. What do we need? So VAO, VBO, text. There's already the texture. We got that. Fine. Scene, index, raw scene, total letters. Okay. Rendering on screen functions. Draw user. Okay, I remember all that now. Yeah. Okay. So this is a brand new one, right? So we can do whatever we want and not worry about breaking stuff. So let's go B font, frame buffer object, okay, and B font, depth buffer object. Okay, so far so good. We didn't break anything. Everything's fine. Everybody's good. Everybody good. Everybody in chat. You guys all right? Okay, good. Didn't break anything. Moving on. Okay, so this is just, yeah, okay, so init data, init. So all we need to do is, yeah, this init frame text stuff. That's it. So generate and bind the frame buffer. Okay, so let's copy this whole thing right here. Create a new initialization, or whenever we want to draw text that needs, or texture initialization or update, I guess is how we do it. So let's just, I don't even think we need to worry. Just go init frame text stuff is what I called it. Just init frame buffer texture. I don't know. Floop. Frame buffer texture. What's the name of this class? B font, of course. Okay, so this one's going to be B font FBO, right? Yeah. Oh, we need a new texture object. So what do we have right now? We have the texture, hold on. We have the texture for drawing the letters. This is going to be a separate texture. It's going to be the frame buffer texture. So let's go B font, frame text. Let's call it frame text. There we go. That's good. So we'll put that in there. Use texture unit 0. We're not worried about that. Texture storage. We can worry about the size and everything later. Bind texture to frame buffer object. So far so good. Okay, right here is B font DBO. 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 Okay, draw buffs. Draw buffs equals color attachment 0. Draw buffers 1. Color attachment 0. Okay. Depth attachment, all that fun stuff. Okay, there's that. Okay, so use program. So now when we go to render to the texture, that's the thing. Hold on just a sec. So we're actually going to use the same shader because we're going to draw the text with the texture. Yeah, we're just rendering with the alphabet texture to this frame buffer texture. Okay, so use program, that's a little bit different. We're just going to go use because that's already part of this particular. It already inherits the shader class up there, so we don't need that. Bind vertex area. This one is going to be B font. Vertex area buffer. Am I right? Yes, because we're actually rendering. Like the render. Where's the render function here? So use, float the time, do transform, all this fun stuff. Set active texture. Oh, do I have to use that? Hold on, I think we need to copy this. Time, I don't think we need to send, transform, set float, draw dimension. Okay, let's just go like this. Set float, draw dimension 2. Let's take that with us. And this takes transforms, do transform, and it takes a scene index. So, because it uses a scene index to draw, so I think we need to include a scene index in this. Which is kind of cool, so we can set up a scene to do that. Hold on. Draw areas. No. So right here, let's just replace this with generate mip maps, bind texture. Okay, go like that. We don't want this one. I think we need to keep that. Bind texture, B font text, active texture. Okay, so did I do anything with texture up here? Because we have active texture up here, but that's just to copy this data. I think we're fine. Because before we draw right here, we're setting the active texture to here. And by the time we've gotten to this point, we're already rendering, creating a depth buffer, binding the texture to the FBO. I think we don't need it after this point. Okay, so we're good. Okay, so then we do need an index for this. So we're also going to go right here, glue int, B font, or what's it called? B index? Hold on. It's called scene I. Let's just call it scene I. There. We're not going to do the transform, so we're hard coding the transform to 2 dimensions. Okay, so what that does is it sets up the frame buffer object, the depth buffer object, all that fun stuff, the render buffer, and it puts it all into this frame text. So we're actually creating another texture. Oh, okay, and I already use, okay, hold on. So the other texture, init text, let me go look at that real quick. It's going to be a headache. So when we load this one, we use active texture too, okay, because there's already in the space trader, there's already some textures. Anybody saying anything? Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Is that up to date? Oh, good. Okay, I was just making sure because I was looking. That was like the beginning of the stream when I was looking. So, anyways, when we're into this one, there's other textures that we use too, like well, actually, we can run this. There's nothing changed yet. Oh. Ba-ba-ba-bum. I'm just looking, what other textures do we use here? Did it run yet? Are there errors? Oh, now it's going. Okay. So I don't think I use any textures here. Oh, right. Okay, so we have textures for the planets, and then we have textures for the crafting, which I forgot about, which we need to update because I have new crafting textures. And we can make them smaller, make everything fit on screen here, and put back the trades between the player and the chat and everything. We got to get that working. Okay. So otherwise, so now that it compiles and it works, let's make sure that we can call this initialization. But also when we do this, well, we want to initialize now. When we're doing not render and here. So we're going to bind, or active texture set it to 3 actually. Oh wait, no, we're not going to set it to 3. We're still going to use 2 because we're drawing the alphabet. Okay. So any other time though, when we go to render this is interesting. So wait. Actually all we're doing is we're creating a separate texture that the program can use any other time. In fact, what I want to use it. Let's just try it. Let's just try it and see what happens. Mostly just see if it crashes, which I don't think it will. But so where is the initialization for this? I think it's in here. Do class inits. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Okay, B font right here. Init text. Init data. Init VIO VBO. So we need to load shaders, do everything, draw username and all that. This is used on the main screen. This is used inside the thing. Okay, update data. Okay. So then let's go here. Just to put it here, we're going to call it init frame buffer texture. For now, we're going to use index 1. So it'll put programmer Jeff. Wait, is that another underscore on there? We don't want that. We don't need that. And it doesn't use the underscore, it skips it anyways, so take that out. Okay. It does use a space though, so we can go like that. Okay, alright, I guess so. Okay. Oh, I should have changed main includes also because we're modifying that. Hold on. We just totally screwed up, but that's okay. Totally screwed it up. Broke it. Completely broke it. It's dead now. No. So we're just going to run it, prepare the texture, not do anything with it. Hopefully everything's fine. And everything is fine. Okay, so there's a texture that's not being used. And that's kind of cool. So we can actually render it here if we want. So anytime that we want to use that now, which we're going to be using that for the planets here. So right in here, or for the more specifically for the trade stations. So all I would do is I would add, this is the cube shader, the blocks. So I would add that to the, this one still renders just fine. See, this is why I'm doing this, because I totally have this wrong. Like putting text in it like that? Yeah, that's, yeah. So I wonder if I could look at that texture somehow. So let's see if we can draw it on one of these blocks. Bum, bum, bum. Let's go like this. 3D blocks, planets, yeah. 3D blocks, hold on. First let's load that one. Then upgrade it to 161. Because that's the next one we're going to break. And then we're also going to break the shaders for that. So let's go in here, space B font, okay. Stars, cube, right here. Cube is what we're going to break. This is specifically the fragment shader. Bum, 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 bum. Can we load these with a click? Oops. Computer. Bum, 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 bum. Space underscore cube 110 VS. Okay, so let's just bump them both up to 12 here. Because more than likely we'll break those. Okay, so that's good. That's good. Okay. I think we're done with that. And that. Okay, good. So let's go continuing. So we're also updating, let's see, main includes 04, class 3D blocks 161, space cube 112.vs. Okay, we're updating all of those things. Alright. Okay. If I miss you, I apologize, because this is not always accurate. Huh. So in other words, I don't always get the, is this where I, oh, I don't know. Oh, view on YouTube, there it is. So I can check for text messages here. See if anybody's sent anything. And then if I, where's the other one? It's right here. View on Twitch, and I can just go like that. Oh, that takes me to the actual channel. Oh, okay. That's fine. But anyways. Okay. Now you see the time warp, the lag that exists. Okay. Shoot, lunch smells so good. Let me check how much time left on the chicken. I'll be right back. Actually, let's put it into demo mode. Hold on just a sec. Boom, boom, bam, 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 boom, boom, bam. Bum, 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 bum. Be right back. Okay, just checked on the chicken. I think we're good. So now let's go into, I think it's just as simple as going into here. Sampler, frame text, block text, right? Frame text. Texture, frame text, text chord. What? Oh, block text. Weird. Is that for the space station? Frame text, text chord. Oh, it's because I have that other texture in there too, that funky, yeah, hold on, let's go look. I have this one. The station floor. I forgot about. That's why we have so many textures. So 0, 1, 2, and then what's the one that I just put in? So when I create that texture, that's going to be font frame text. Oh wait, why are we using active texture 0? We don't want to use active texture 0. I think we're going to use 3. Because this one, bfont text, uses active texture 2. Let's go look at the init text real quick just to make sure, but where's the init text here? Yeah, active texture 2, so let's go to 3. Because this is the OpenGL subsystem. Not right there, up to here. Yeah, right here, we're going to use 3. So 0, 1, and 2 are all used. We have the planets, we have the alphabet, and then we have the space station, right? I need to keep track of those. Okay. So I'm not really sure what this frame text one is in here, or how it works, or whatever. So if type is equal to 8, it uses the frame text. Frame text in the blocks. So does it reference that anywhere? Block frame text. Uh-oh. Ba-dum. Wait, did I already try to do this? What am I doing here? Init frame text stuff? Oh no, Jeff, what are you doing? Do you ever call this though? I don't think I do. Oh wait, I do. Oh, shirt. Oh, I forgot I did that. Hold on. Oh, this is the 2. Okay, block frame text. So what do we render on this? It doesn't look like anything gets rendered. It just gets created. Oh my gosh, I forgot I did that completely. Okay, but when does it get called though? I don't think it does. Init frame text stuff. Space blocks 1. Hold on, let's look at all of space blocks 1 for just a second. Render frame part 1. Oh, there it is. I forgot I did this. This is for the space station, I forgot. So why did I do that? Is it because I'm... Did I never finish that? I think I never finished that. I'm gonna have to go back and look. Okay, render frame part 1. Oh, frame buffer right here, viewport, clear color, part 2, texture, bind the texture. Space background stars render frame. What? Oh, Jeff. Yeah, we're gonna have to look at some of this stuff here. What did we do? Render frame, Jeff. Activate shader, use... Oh, we draw the background stars on there? Why? But it doesn't come across in the space station. Oh, no. I know what that's for. Let me show you what that's for. I forgot, guys. Okay. I forgot that I actually do something like this. Make sure the demo's off, right? Okay, I want to show you. So when you land on the planets, I forgot. Maybe you guys remember. I don't remember. Oh, this is glitch too. It's supposed to be a planet, but it's not. It's the laser. Anyways, see the background stars here on the planet? That's a frame buffer that I'm rendering to. That's not actually the stars. And they're also static. So they don't actually move too much. That's because it's like I think it's a sphere that I put around. Yeah, I think I draw a sphere. Okay, I forgot about that. That's kind of cool. I forgot about that. Moving on. So that's just another frame buffer that we write to, and that's really, really interesting. That's just the initialization, though. Do class inits. Okay. So when we're on the planet, we do render it like this: current frame, render current frame. Space background stars render current frame. It's a float. Oh, frame time. What? Interesting. So weird. I guess I am rendering every frame. But, so render frame? Update data planet. B font render. Camera chunk. Show tutorial window planet. Right, okay. Okay, I forgot I did that, but that's cool. So the thing, what was I looking at? Oh yeah, so the thing I want to do... Let's look at block render for a second here. I just forget how a lot of this stuff works because I got so distracted doing the, the shader playground and then the 3D terrain thing. Yeah, we could definitely get back into this and redo all this stuff, but for now we're going to keep it. We're going to just learn as we go. Okay, so active texture 2, block frame text, active texture 3, block text. It looks like we don't actually render with that. Fill, depth test, block, draw blocks, depth test. Number of blocks draw equals 1. Oh, that means that it's the trader, that it's the space station. Block init trading to block update data. Oh, okay. And then it does this here. Okay, block init trading 1, block update data. So then it goes back to the other. Oh. Okay, I remember that now. So wait, we're using texture 3 right there, block text? So did I mess anything up? Let me go look. Let me go look at the trade station real quick. This shouldn't display. I had a thing set up so... Okay, so I didn't mess anything up in here. I wonder why not. Okay. GL texture 3 is the active texture. But it binds this texture, block text. Okay. So for now, let's just change this really quick. This is, yeah, blocks 161. I can change that. Let's change it really quick. And go GL bind texture. GL texture 2D. And then we're going to use the... oh, we'll have to throw this in because we don't actually have it. We don't actually have a reference to it either. Because it's generated in the bitmap font class. It's actually bfont frame text. That is the texture that we want to render. So when we're in here and update camera position, render space blocks, render right here. So right here we need to send in another parameter. That's kind of tricky. Let's not do that. Let's create another... Hold on, leave that messed up so I won't lose my spot. Right here. We're gonna call this, what are we gonna call it? Oh, block... No, let's call it block, yeah, bfont frame text holder, whatever. So that will be the holder for the... Yeah. Okay, so let's take this down here. So we'll bind that one instead. And then in here, so right before we call the block render here, we'll go like this. Go space blocks 1 dot set bfont frame text, and then at the same time we're gonna go space bfont 1 dot get bfont frame text. So that's going to be a new function we have to create. That's going to be a new function we have to create. That's fine. Okay, so then when we go into bfont, get bfont frame text is what we're going to make right now. And it's going to return the, yeah. So glue get, I think, yeah, sorry. All right. So then we just go return return that. Okay. And then in here, when we go to space blocks, set bfont frame text. So space blocks. Going to create a new function. And then the unsigned integer. And then we have the holder, which is up here. I put it up here. Oops, I turned off the lights on my keyboard. Okay. Alrighty, so that should work now. So it'll call this function, which will get the bfont frame text, set the bfont frame text in the space blocks, and then when it renders in the space blocks, when it renders now, we already set that, right? So it's going to use this one instead of that one just because I changed it just now, and then we'll see what that does on the space station, I believe. So I think on the space station I should see my name, I believe. I think somewhere. I don't know. Or blank. If I did it wrong, just blank. So let's go to a planet. Let's land on a planet. Here we go. So let's go to a trade station. Okay, so I do get a blank. And I'm not sure why. Or no, yeah. Okay, so did I actually draw the scene on that one? In the bfont class when I drew it? Init frame buffer texture. Okay, the position of it though, let's change the position of it. This is a vector 3. Let's see what that does. We might have to, because I think I clip it. When I draw that texture, I manually did that. I clipped it. So, hold on. Hold off on. Yeah, I clip it. I don't see it, like, even the edge of it. So, it could be, like, right up over here. Or in one of the corners, and it's getting clipped because when I draw that, I draw... Okay, hold on. I mean, let's just set this to... I don't know where it would draw. I should just draw the whole thing because it's actually inside of the 3D blocks shader here. If length is greater than that, see, then that, it'll draw this. Otherwise it does that. We can actually force this to just draw. Let's change this to... We upgraded this to 12, so we can do whatever we want. I just want to see the whole texture. So let's go if is equal... And my chicken's beeping. My neighbors might hear it and think I'm just... What's going on with that young man? Texture... So block text? Well, that won't be the right one though, will it? That shouldn't be the right one. My chicken's not actually cooking. I just left it in a heated oven as the oven slowly cools down. So, okay, and I don't see it anywhere. But I do see the swirl there. Okay. I know. I'm cooking. Cellophane, what's up? I'll be right back. I'm going to turn off the timer so my neighbors don't think I'm crazy. Okay, how you doing, Cellophane? Cellophane? Okay, so should it really be block text? So the cube, shoot. I think I'm going about this the wrong way totally too, but just to make sure that it works, getting it to work. No, I think I've got too many variables going on. Perlin noise octave sounds expensive. I only do it once at initialization. Hey, learning, how you doing? Where did you pick up OGL? Oh, right here. Whoops. Did that only go to Twitch? That's bizarre. There you go. This is Joey DeVry's website. It's completely free. He's also got the print edition, which is like 70 bucks, I believe. 60 bucks. But there's a free ebook right here. You can download the whole book right here for free. And then the pain will begin. Yes, it will just begin. So I'm wondering, shoot, okay, so active texture. I don't actually set any uniforms in there, so I wonder if I'm doing that all wrong. See, frame text, block text. Alright, well, I think I gotta end it here because my chicken, the food is ready. The last time I ate was about 9 in the morning, and all I had was cookies, bread, butter and jelly, and a fig bar. So this will have to wait till later. I'm probably gonna have to clean up all of this stuff, redo a lot of this stuff, just for better organization. Because like I was saying here, this drawing all this stuff inside of one class initially works to get the prototype working, but it's not going to work as I go forward and turn this into a game now. Because I'm going to want a little bit more control over everything. So we're probably going to give everything its own class, or we'll have like... I wonder if there's a way... Because the reason I did this all together was because when I did these... Let's look real quick. So when I did these, like this one for example, we have all these things in here. Planet info, points, temp, and then there's grid size type. So the type is right in here. So it renders all the points all the same. Okay. Yeah, star planets, index into points. See, there's also so much stuff that's just asteroid colors, ice crystal colors, star colors. It's because they share a common shader and they're drawn all with points. That's why I did this. I'll have to rethink a lot of this. And then main includes 4 is actually all this stuff that was in main before. So none of this was in a class. So it's all just main. And it all needs to really be in a class. So I specifically know what we're doing. And then we could have, like, I've seen forever in my hobby programming, I've seen a game manager or a game manager system where all the classes in a particular game are instantiated a part of that class. So then we could do something like that for the first time, like ever, which would be probably good. Question mark. Probably good. I mean, I don't know. I'm not an expert at this. I'm intermediate at best, so. Anyways, Mickey Maven, that pain is like a warm microwave over your skin. Good pain, though. Good stuff. Hey, Mickey, how you doing? So, yeah, I hate to end it with just a bunch of people coming in here, but I gots to go eat. I have to keep up my strength. I might stream later, because I'm going to work on this. If I start to work on this, it's in my brain. I will, of course, stream and share it. So, stay tuned for the craziness. Yeah, I put some potatoes in there, and it's been roasting, and the potatoes are all split now, so you know they're really nice and soft. And I just cooked them in the chicken grease, so oh my goodness. Probably going to pass out after this. Anyways, let's see. I don't know if I showed off the 3D terrain thing. Let's see, where's it at? Space Gems, this one. I'll show you this real quick before I go. Enjoy some food. So this is the 3D terrain Perlin noise thing. And I put the spheres in there, and I got the Lorenz attractor and the super shape there. I got a little zoom in and out thing too. And a speed up. Makes me want to do a little racing game. Woohoo! And I realize there's a little bit of lag, so you might be missing a few frames, or a dozen at a time. But, yeah, this uses multiple octaves of Perlin noise, which kind of gives a really nice terrain. What I want to do next is set up Voronoi points within the, which is coincidentally how this water is done. But within the terrain generation itself, I want to have, like, based on this point right here, the nearest Voronoi point in the terrain will determine the settings for the noise. So each Voronoi point's going to have different noise settings, and that will allow me to set up biomes. We can have different colors, different terrain settings, and we're going to look at that and see how that allows me to change the terrain and stuff like that. But I don't know how that works yet, but I think it'll work similar to Minecraft. But yeah, I was really pleased with the way this terrain generation thing turned out. And this was also from Learn OpenGL. I started with Learn OpenGL's. I started with this one right... not there. This one. I started with, I think it's the height map one. Yeah, so instead of the height map, I just swapped it out with Perlin noise. So when I created, let's see, new terrain 3. I think it's in there. So I created my texture from just using Perlin noise here, and Octaves is just, this is the whole loop right here. So this is pretty much the terrain generation using the Perlin noise. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I also that's a weird ad there. I also have a random offset because I wanted it to be different every time it loaded. I just added that in recently. I'm just kind of working on this as kind of like a side project. I was going to enter something into the Pirate Software Jam, but then I got bumped up to full time at work. Yeah, I got bumped up to full time at work, and that's basically giving me lots of money right now. So let's see. I was going to ask what the funky swirl is. Oh, it's a Lorenzo tractor. Now that one I got from Coding Train. Lorenzo tractor. So Coding Train on yeah, this one, Daniel Schiffman.
If you want to eat healthy and feel your best,
Choose
you
Kajava.
gotta try
Kajava. Yeah, right. This guy. And he actually goes through it using processing, and I just used his formula to do it in OpenGL. Just in shader on flat surface. Nope, it's actually 3D points, and it's a line list that I just connected them all together. It's basically a trade procedure. Yeah, thank you. That's cool. Yeah, I know. I'd like to use that for my planets now too. I thought terrain generation was going to be a lot more complicated, but it worked relatively quickly and easily, especially following Joey DeVry's thing there. And to be clear, I didn't go into the next part, which is using tessellation to improve the definition of the mesh, which would be really cool. But I didn't do that. It's pretty interesting, though. And then he also uses, based on how close you are to the camera, how far you are, the depth of the detail is more, the tessellation is more closer to the camera and less further away from the camera, which is really cool. Dynamic level of detail, yeah, this one. See, so far away there's not that much definition, and then closer up. Oh, mesmerizing to watch it change. Oh, that's cool. Anyways, so yeah. Alright guys, I gotta go. I got to go. Thanks for tuning in. All the VODs are on YouTube. Have a great